So if you're planning a trip to the land of smiles, then you probably want to make sure you got the right visa. And well, that's the purpose of today's video. Because if you believe social media, then it seems anybody and everybody's getting turned away, denied entry, deported, or banned from the country. Or at least those are the viral videos anyway. But yeah, enough of that. Let's make sure none of that happens and you guys get the correct visa when visiting Thailand. So let's start with the general documents you need regardless of what visa you choose. And this goes for all the tourist visas apart from the last one, which has slightly different requirements. But to quickly run through what you need: a passport valid for 6 months, an application form completed and signed, a recent passport size photo, proof of funds, travel itinerary, and proof of accommodation. So now let's actually get into the tourist visa options, starting with visa exemption or the visa-free entry. The visa exemption or visa-free entry is the most common way tourists enter Thailand. For nationals of certain countries, they can enter Thailand without a visa for tourism for a short stay that depends on the Thailand's rules at the time. Usually it's 30 or even 60 days, and then you can extend for another 30 days in person at the Thai immigration office. On this visa, or even non-visa I guess you could say, you cannot engage in work. It's just for tourism. Moving on to the next, single entry tourist visa. The next visa is a single entry tourist visa, which is not unlike the previous visa exemption. Once you have this visa approved, it will become valid to use for 3 months. And again is typically valid for a stay of up to 30 or even 60 days, with also the possibility of extension of another 30 days, once again when you're inside Thailand at a Thai immigration office. The visa is single entry, which is why it's in the name, meaning you enter once, unlike the next visa, the multiple entry tourist visa. This is for tourists who plan to enter and exit Thailand multiple times within the visa's validity. This eliminates all questions about the reason for your travel between countries, however long you're out of Thailand for. And it's been known there are tourists who are using this one to stay in Thailand long term. They would simply leave after the 90 days and re-enter to reset and get another 90 days, and then renewing or reapplying for another 6 months multiple entry tourist visa to stay pretty much the entire year. The length of these visas is typically 6 months, also depending on what nationality you are, and each stay is allowed up to a certain period, either 60 days as of right now, or again if you do the extension, 90 days. So if you're planning to come out to Southeast Asia and visit a few different countries and maybe enter into Thailand multiple times, this would be the visa for you. And the final, tourist visa, is the DTV, or the Destination Thailand visa, which I know some of you will probably be thinking this isn't a tourist visa, and you might be kind of right on that, but it is important to note that the DTV is a special kind of tourist visa. And just to go over it very quickly, the holders of this visa are prohibited from obtaining a Thai work permit and working for companies in Thailand, or even performing freelance work for Thai clients. The income that you have to show as proof for this visa must come from abroad, or through approved activities. This visa targets digital nomads, freelancers, remote workers, or anyone who wants to do the Thai soft power activities, like learning Muay Thai, Thai cooking classes, or even learning the language as examples. And depending on which type of DTV you will get will change the requirements, but the general requirements are a passport that is valid for at least 6 months on arrival with a few blank pages, a recent passport size photograph, proof you live in the country, as well as financial proofs, bank statements showing at least $500,000 baht, which is approximately $15,000, or the equivalent income proof. Now, if you're a digital nomad or a freelancer, then you will have to show employment proof, employment contract, a letter from employment, or a professional portfolio, or even invoices for freelancers. As well as that, you will have to show income proof, pay slips from the last 6 months, and potentially a letter of approval, an official letter from your employer/client confirming the remote work. But if you're going to be doing any soft power activities like the Muay Thai, Thai cooking classes, or learning the language, then you have to show proof of activity. So an acceptance letter from the institute or organisation will be enough, as well as the financial proof again, which is the same 500,000 baht requirement, just to show you can support yourself for the year. And for dependents, whether it's a spouse or a child, there's only a few things you need to show. Proof of relationship, whether that's the marriage or birth certificates, financial proof again, depending on whether that's a shared income or as an individual, and a copy of the primary DTV holder's visa. Now, I always say it's best to check the most up-to-date sources online, because all of this stuff can change, as well as the prices as well. But to give you guys what the cost is right now, I'll put it up on the screen for each individual visa, how much it will cost right now. And that about covers it for all of Thailand's tourist visas. So hopefully you'll have a better understanding of which visa you'll need before your next trip. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.